Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play Everyone Loves Eddie. And there Yandere Danes and Phone Style. Let's begin. There are certain things in life that feel too good to be true. Winning the lottery, find money in the old coat pocket. I think I've done that. Not the lottery thing. Waking up before your alarm and realizing you still have 3 hours left to sleep. Done that. This does not feel like any of those things. I'm not exactly the most aware person, but I can tell something's off. The room around me feels familiar enough. Hey, are you okay? You've been out for a while. I know that voice. I know that voice. Alright, how could I forget? You don't want to say good morning to your super handsome husband? I'm married. Duh. A husband. Forgot I had one of those. That feels like the sort of thing a person should remember. Wait, what's that guy's name again? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. I feel like it was something weird. Maybe something like Elmer. Ew. Did I just marry Elmer Fudd? Come on, sweetie, wake up for Eddie. Wait, they're PG-13. The TV PG. That's right, Eddie. My husband's name is Eddie, not Elmer. Thank goodness. I think we're watching a TV show, though. The room finally stopped spinning. Ugh. Unfortunately, my head does not. I see Eddie look at me with a expression nothing less than affectionate. Well, you're okay, cutie pie. You look pretty. Pretty. You look pretty as always. See? He smiles nervously, like he almost said something else. My brain is all mush right now. Did he say something just now? Huh? What was that? Nothing my bedtime beauty to miss cherry pie. Anyways, you tell me you're making this hot shot some breakfast today. I was waiting for you to wake up, but it's 11:30 now. Sorry, kitty pie. You're the hot shot? I thought that was clear. Just giving you the opportunity to reconsider. I would not be the best cook. Nah, I think I'll stick to my original statement. I'm not just a hotshot. I'm pretty swagger too. Okay. Are you a narcissist? This guy, or Eddie, is very familiar to me, but these memories don't seem up and at 'em, cutie pie. Gosh, give me a minute to think. Yeah, sure. Can I just have a moment to wake up? Oh, of course. Sorry, didn't mean to push you. Take your time. I'll be downstairs, okay? Love ya. Finally, some peace and quiet. Well, I think we have to fix some stuff. I'm okay. Relative peace and quiet. Eddie, he's my husband, I know that. Honestly, I know a lot of things about Eddie. Like how he has a crooked smile. Like how his hair falls over his forehead. Like how he taps his thumb against his palm when he's nervous. Like how we met for years ago through two of our friends. I can't believe he had so many friends in the first place. Eddie's always been super awkward, but really sweet sort of way. He's also funny, charismatic. When he cooks dinner, he says he'll clean up as it goes, but he always manages to use literally every single pan. Ugh. I got all these memories of me and Eddie. However, hey, kitty pie, like everything's set up down here, so you won't have to do it. Super excited to see what you make. Mr. Food X. I sigh, finally climbing out of the world's comfiest bed. Was it even ever so was it ever so cozy? Then I head to my vanity to make sure I don't look dead. Even Ed looked repulsed. I must have just been hit my head or something. I lazily sit down on the vanity cushion and look into the mirror. Ugh, I really do look like trash, a train whack. My eyes are dark and my cheeks are sulking in. That's strange considering I eat the perfect diet and sleep like a baby. Did I stay up late or something last night? As I look even closer to my face, I spot something in the corner of the mirror. Smile. What's this, smile? I didn't write this. It looks like lipstick. I look towards a bedroom door, wondering if this is another idiot antic. I mean, who else could it have been? I reach forward and try to smudge the lipstick off with my thumb, except it doesn't budge. Not a single bit. You have got to be kidding me. The frown presses heavily against my cheeks. That jerk. FYI, I'm getting pretty hungry. But if you're still tired, I could just cook. I'll make Mr. Food X. I want to cook. Just that your food's way better than mine. No pressure, though. Are you sure about that? Because I'll make Mr. Food X. On purpose. This is an issue for later. I'll just ask Eddie about it during breakfast or something. Poor guy, he likes to cook, but we both know it's not his strong suit. His meals are technically edible. If you approach the word edible with an open mind. Is his Mr. Food X? Oh wait, no, Mr. Food X isn't edible. On their hand, I'm a decent enough cook, but that doesn't compare to how much I hate actually cooking. I work choke down Eddie's meals before making my own. So he wears an apron every day now and feeds the both of us. I eventually call back to Eddie and say, "The pressure has been removed. I feel nothing." What? I can't hear you. Speak up, Cutie Pie. This man. I said I'll be right down. Oh, okay. Love you. You said that already. Huh? What was that? Before I leave, I wipe that same spot on the mirror with my finger one last time. It doesn't fade. Okay, I want to know why it looks like we're in a TV show. Eddie appears next to you, cruelly happy that you're awake. See, everything is ready for my cutie pie. And you look over his shoulder. You see he did, in fact, set everything up. There's some eggs, toast, butter, oil, and everything else. My mistake. You've done the hard part. But after noticing the uncomfortable skull on your face, he looks away. You've been kind of stressed lately, Keepi. Shouldn't be so demanding. Crap, I didn't mean to make him feel bad. I quickly reassured Eddie. No, it's fine. I said that I wouldn't make you breakfast, right? Sorry, there's a lot on my mind right now. Some things I need to ask later. But if it's breakfast you want, it's breakfast you'll get. Are you sure? I'm happy to take over. I'm even wearing my apron, see? You're wearing it all the time. No, I said I would do it. Okay. Trying to lighten the mood. I smile for the first time all morning. Recuperating the smile, Eddie watches as you walk to the kitchen counter. You grab the carton of eggs and pop it open. Strangely enough, you can't see to figure out what to do next. What on earth? I'm just making breakfast, right? I cook when I'm feeling up to it. I was a dang good cook, so why can't I figure out what to do now? Searing confusion, Eddie froze his brow and leaned in closer. Are you waiting for the eggs to hatch? Yes, we're gonna have chickens running around. Seriously? I look at him with a deadpan expression. I'm thinking. About what? The eggs? Yeah, the prices. No, well, yes, but relax, Kitty Pie. I'm only teasing. What am I? Who am I to judge the masterful chef and her ways? Right. If that were any other day, I plucked the egg from the box and hastily hovered over the bowl Eddie put out. You know, Kitty Pie, usually put on your apron before cooking. Do I? I'll go grab it, okay? You could hold off on making breakfast until I can find it. I don't want Eddie to think something is seriously wrong with me, but this whole morning has been thrown me off. I mean, at this point, I bet I'm hallucinating the whole smile thing. What do I do? I'm gonna prove I can cook. I can do this, duh. It's just eggs and toast. I've done it before. Don't worry about Eddie. He reached for the carton again, clearly trying to appear normal. Eddie knows this and smiles anyway. He's just happy that you're cooking and not him. I'll be setting a table, so just shout for me. Or scream. I know the difference between a happy scream and a kitchen scream by now. I can do this. It's just eggs and toast. Don't worry about Ed. Eddie hums as he wanders into the small kitchen table setting up your plates. Let's get cooking, I guess. Drag your glands into the... Oh, should I have done the bread first? I clapped my hands together in delight. Perfect, I finally finished making breakfast. But upon closer inspection... Ew, whatever, I'll do it. Sure, it's almost lunchtime, but Eddie's the one who wanted breakfast. Look and see him sitting down at the table with an empty plate in front of him. He has even folded his napkin to be a shaped. I should hurry up and feed this guy. So what did you make? Eggs, right? Gosh, I love your eggs. But upon seeing your decoration, Eddie's face falters. Sweetie? I mean, Mr. Pudex? Oh, he didn't call you Kitty Pie. In sickness and health, right? What? It looks perfectly fine. Though the bread does look a little burnt. Don't look so upset. Lots of people burn food on rough days. Usually not into new life form, but still. Sir, the picture looks edible. Did you want me to make Mystery Food X and force feed it to you? I pulled the plate back, and a look of hurt flashing across my face. The food is somewhat burnt, but not too badly. It's just a bit browned. Although my excitement for this simple meal must be pretty out of place. I usually cook much harder dishes with ease. But more presently, what was that noise? It's like we're in a sitcom. It came right after his joke. Well, I think we're in a sitcom. From 1995. Which was very unfunny. Which is most sitcoms? Was the laughter? From where? The studio audience. But where we don't own a TV and the radio is off now. We're in the Truman Show. Only meant to be funny, like the movie. Like we're not the only one not inside the joke of that we're in a TV show. I only meant to be funny. Cutie pie. You know I always appreciate your cooking. Wait. I was gonna say I was already gonna force feed it to him. Eddie manages to swallow his burnt toast and runny egg. Giving a shaky thumbs up, he reaches for some of the OJ he set out in the picture. The same thumb slowly lowers when the toast fights back. It fights back hard. He's knocked over. It's safe to say that he doesn't even register the confusion on your face. He's in pain. Ed, did you hear that? Hear what, Kitty Pie? Did you say something? Well, no, but there was a loud noise just now. You didn't catch that? Eddie diverts his gaze to look down the hall. I don't think so, although the new water heater could be acting up again. The water heater? No, that wasn't it. It was like a drum for when there's a sitcom. Am I going crazy? I feel like weird stuff has been happening all morning. Or maybe that's just me. I still haven't asked about the whipstick or whatever that was. I guess each incident is small enough to explain by itself. But it would all feel strange when I actually stop to think about it. When Eddie turns back to look at you, he frowns. Cutie pie? Okay. Was yesterday weird too? I know what happened. Eddie and I went to the market, then the park. Then there was a thing with our neighbors probably, and some geese. I think. No, wait. I know what we did. I just can't picture it right now. Kitty pie? I feel like I'd just woken up from a dream. Like I swear it made sense 5 seconds ago. I could recall what happened during it well enough. However, the longer I seem to dwell on the dream, the fuzzier it gets. Weird day. Cutie pie? What's going on in that little cute head of yours? I'm thinking I'm like Wanda and Vision, WandaVision. Truman Show. Your brow was doing that little twitchy thing, and you've been acting an eensy bit off. No, I think everything else is off. I just want to make sure I haven't done anything to upset you. But I'm sure you're just tired. Yeah, your eyes are soaking in. Now that's really flattering, Ed. Thanks. No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just noticing how you were. Let's not bicker. How about we talk about something else? I sigh, glaring at Eddie. Ed, if you can notice my sullen eyes, can you also notice how annoyed I am right now? Of course. You get annoyed when I leave the cabin doors open. Excuse me, when have I ever gotten annoyed for that? Last time. Which was when? Last time. His smile stays in place, but his answer goes nowhere. Like, was it last week, last month, last year? What specific date? He's clearly trying to resolve our rising conflict. Look, if something is bothering you, please. No, everything is fine, Ed. Like I said, I'm just extra tired today. Oh, okay then. I'll clean up breakfast. So, how about you go and rest? Also, thanks for everything, Kitty Pie. You never know how much I appreciate you. I've been pretty on edge today, especially around Eddie. That's not his fault, though. I know that. He's the most amazing husband, even if he is an airhead. So kinda attentive. When I'm upset, he'll figure out what he needs to fix in order to make me happy again. When we argue, though, it rarely happens. He makes sure I need to go to bed or angry. I never go back to bed or angry. Actually, I can't recall the time we actually fought. I'm positive we have at some point, but when I stop to think about it, strange. What happened next episode? I really am going mad. But before I dissect my own mental state, I should check up on Eddie and apologize. I'm really been a jerk to him today. I need a nap too, though. I technically just got up, but my brains already needs a rest. I bet that would do the trick. A place to lay my head for a bit. Go find Eddie and apologize. No, the first thing I need to do is say sorry to Eddie. The poor guy is probably crying in the living room right now. I can't even imagine how worried he must be. This is the room where Eddie and I like to dance when it's just the two of us. So we have kids or something? It's kind of embarrassing, honestly. The guy has two moves: spin me around and almost drop me. We have friends and family over pretty often too. Okay, that's why we're going two around. Or I think we do. When was the last time everyone came over? Huh. Whatever. It's probably just one of those things you forgot. I'm not good with calendars or dates anyways. Besides that, this place is nice, comfortable, warm. I swear it looks exactly the same every time I walk through here. Guess that's what happens when someone actually keeps up with the housework. I really do have the perfect wife. I should be more appreciative of it, and not just now, but all the time. But, where is Eddie? I didn't see him anywhere. He just jump scared us. Oh, Kitty Pie, are you okay? Is there something wrong? Okay, maybe he's not too heartbroken about my outbursts earlier. Usually, the guy is a bit more dramatic. Eddie, I'm sorry for being so weird and jerkish today. Honestly, I don't know what was going on with me. My mind's all over the place, and even though I try to rationalize, for some reason, I feel like I'm in some sort of fever dream. I don't know what I was thinking, but I should have just stayed in bed to rest. If my mind doesn't clear up soon, maybe I'll go to the doctor or something. After hearing your reasoning, Eddie only grows more concerned. He usually overacts when it comes to you, so this isn't anything new. However, he seems to be genuinely worried. A fever dream? What do you mean? Cutie Pie, are you feeling sick or something? I think I'm in a sitcom. No, I literally feel sick, Ed. I'm going to... No, I don't really literally feel sick, Ed. I'm going to sound insane if I actually try to explain this to him. First of all, did you write on my vanity mirror? His face only appears to grow more confused. Why would I do that? I know how much you love that thing. I wouldn't touch your stuff like that without permission anyway. Why? Is there something in your mirror? It's just us here. There was red writing. Eddie shakes his head, signaling he has no idea what you mean. Maybe it's the director. You mean was writing on the mirror in red lipstick? Yeah, that wasn't you? Pie, you don't own red lipstick. I don't? You said that it was for the streets. Okay, I wouldn't say that. I'll say I would have an allergic reaction. Yep, I'm crazy. I need to get both of our minds on something else. You know what? What about we spend some time together, just the two of us? I think it would help me clear my head. He looks rather conflicted. On one hand, you're acting very unlike yourself. I mean, red is probably the most natural of the colors for lipstick. I would want black. On the other hand, Eddie relaxes slightly. Does he know that you're tense? Yes, I'm allergic to all stuff. However, bonding time can fix anything. You know what? That seems like a great idea, Kitty Pie. Hey, I know. How about we read the letters given to us from our wedding? It's been a while since we read them, and it's always nice to reminisce with you. Sounds nice. Sounds like a plan. So grab them from the bedroom closet. I'll meet you there, okay? You got it, Kitty Pie. Be right back. As promised, Eddie shows up right on time. He carefully balances the cardboard box in both hands. Special delivery for one incredibly beautiful wife. Who's it from? Me, of course. I walked it all the way from the closet, too. He's so proud of himself. He crawls onto the bed and gently places the cardboard box in your lap. After that, he plops down beside you, close enough that your shoulders bump. Scoot. And there's plenty of room. I know. I mean, like, scoot closer, Cutie Pie. Typical. If Eddie had his way, we'd probably occupy the same physical space all the time. 24/7. Turning to face you, Eddie smiles and pats the box. I look down and trace my finger over the date written on the cardboard. Our wedding date. It was a day to remember, that's for sure. Are you ready, Ed? Which letter should we read first? We always loved your mom's note. It was the first time she acknowledged that she liked me. But I wouldn't mind reading them all again. Right. I may need a little fresher on what hers said. Alright, let's take a look-see inside the box then. Okay, I could choose which one we could. Okay, we said we want to see read our mom. I should read their letters first. Okay. To be a BFF. Dear BFF, you did it. You're getting married. I'm so happy for you. I could scream or cry or both, probably both. You and your person, you plus your person equals my favorite love story. I mean, out of all the rom-coms and soap operas, yours is the only one I actually want front row seats to. I can't wait to stand next to you, fix your lipstick when you cry, dance with you like we're 16 again, and probably embarrass you in my speech. Fair warning. Thank you for letting me be part of your forever. I love you more than we love 90s boy bands. Sleepovers and mall fries combined. Here's to your happy ever after. Lots of laughs. And maybe babies. Can't wait. See, love you always, Betty. Okay, Betty, the one problem is, it's 1991. I'm like, the 90s haven't started. 90s just began. So this is one from Betty, my best friend. And according to Eddie, my partner in crime. She somehow convinced me to dance crazy in public once. Never again. My husband still teases me for it. I really should invite her over soon. I know we sing each other all the time. I just can't remember the last time. It's been that long, I guess. Oh, look here. She called me our love story a rom-com. She's not entirely wrong. Everything has always worked out for us. Well, except for today's mishaps. I don't think it's rained once since we have moved in. Huh, just our luck. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. Dear Eddie, my dude, you're getting married. I still can't believe it. The same guy who used to eat glue in our class is finally going to have someone legally stuck with him for the rest of his life. What a legend. You? Settling down? I always thought our retirement plan was to open a video game store and live in the back, surrounded by pizza boxes and bad decisions. Guess someone beat me to the bad decisions part. Seriously though, I'm stoked for you. She's awesome. Way too good for you. But hey, I'm getting it, I'll let slide. A few things to remember now that you're a married man. I'm sorry is a cheaper than therapy. Use it. 2, never fall asleep first. It's just, that's just asking for it. What are we gonna do? Put makeup on him while he sleeps. 3, remote is not yours anymore. It never was. 4, if she's mad, don't explain. Just listen and nod and maybe bring snacks. Okay, number 3. I don't think that applies to some people. 5, anniversaries are more important than Super Bowl every single time. Unless it. Oh, because it's in January. Explain why they're saying Super Bowl. Can't wait for your big day. Be the guy. Unless the girl likes Super Bowl. Can't wait for the big day. Be the guy dancing like an idiot, embracing you in front of her fancy relatives. Because I know people that the wife is the one that's actually into football and not the husband. Correct, man. Welcome to married life. It's basically like a single life, except now someone keeps track of your bank account, your best friend, and soon to be groomsman, Stefan. P.S. If you need to escape, I still have the duffel bag in my closet. Just say the word. Stefan, Eddie's best friend. Those two have been intended at this attached to the hip ever since they met. I also surprised Stefan ever approved of me. When Eddie proposed, Stefan acted like he was getting divorced. He still insists I stole his best friend. Stefan likes to tell people Eddie is his first husband. Apparently I'm just the sequel. This time the sequel's better, right? Sometimes I wonder whether Stefan truly likes me. Or just tolerates me because I came bundled with Eddie. Honestly, marrying Eddie sometimes felt like marrying Stefan too. Which is ridiculous. We share. But even though they once shared a close bond, Stefan hasn't been around lately. I don't think they had a falling out or anything like that. Well, I think he is a Yandere, so Eddie just doesn't really vibrate when it comes to that whole situation. He really dislikes fighting. Okay, to Eddie and my daughter. What, we're not going to be named? Oh wait, because it's her daughter. I've watched you both find something rare in each other. That's worth more than anything else in this world. You'll build a life together, one made of 1,000 little choices no one else will ever see. Take care of those little things. They're the ones that stay. People will tell you all sorts of things about love and marriage. Listen to some of them, ignore the rest. You know what feels right between the two of you. If the world ever feels confusing or louder than it should, find your quiet together. That's where the truth usually is. Promise me you'll always be on the same side, no matter what anyone else says. The two of you against the world. It's the best place to be. I love you both more than I could put into words. Always, Mom. He just has a face that says, I win. Mom's letter. She never was very good with words. I think she's been pretty good with words. A little bit more than Stefan. Actually, most of the time she showed affection by criticizing people, especially Eddie, poor guy. But by the wedding, she finally admitted he made me happy. Receiving this almost meant more than the wedding itself. Oh, look here. There's a picture tucked inside. I don't remember putting that there. Let's see. Here we are, Mom, Eddie, and me. Someone cut her face out of the picture. Why would anyone do that? Maybe the picture was damaged. Or do we only need to see him? This was clearly our wedding night, though. I remember standing there with Eddie. I remember everyone smiling. I remember thinking my feet were going to fall off because those shoes were torture. Mom just laughed at me for complaining. Didn't she? Oh gosh, don't tell me. There she is, come on. It's my own mother. I know exactly who she is. She raised me my entire life. So why can't I picture her? That's ridiculous. I don't need a photograph to remember my own mom. Her hair was brown? No. Maybe it was blonde. Think we'll be able to tell a little bit? Maybe it's blonde. Wait, that doesn't feel right either. Okay, forget the hair. Her eyes. What color were her eyes? God, how do I not know that? I'm just overthinking it. I've been all over the place the whole day. And people forget little details all the time, especially on days like this. That's normal, right? I don't think it's normal right now in this understanding. This context. That face. His face goes and tells all. It says, I win. Her smile, I can't remember that. Her smile. No, that's not possible. I can remember her smile either. We always been close. I only moved out after marrying Eddie. I talked to her all the time. So why can't I remember a single thing about what she looked like? Not her eyes, not her hair, not even her smile. Betty. Picture Betty. Nothing. I can't think of how she looks either. What about Stefan? Nothing. I was gonna say I remember him. Wait, what? That's why I can't remember the last time I've seen them. Because I haven't. What about everyone else from our wedding? The officiant, the pastor. What about the photographer, the guest? Oh no. I can remember certain facts about the wedding, even certain memories. Like when me and Eddie were at the altar. I know surface level things, but beyond that, every single face, except mine and Eddie's, it's gone. This is exactly what I was feeling like earlier. The more I think about these memories, the fuzzier everything it gets. The fuzzier the people I love seem to get. How is that even possible? How do you forget the face of the people you love? Something is wrong with me. Something seriously wrong. I don't think it's wrong with me. I think something's wrong with Eddie. Kitty Pie, you okay? Ed, I can remember my own mom, my own mother. Hey, look at me. Not the picture. Just look at me. I think I am looking at you in the picture. I don't know what my own mother looked like. I don't know what Betty looked like. I don't know what Stefan looked like. I know who they are. I remember those letters. What our best friends said when giving them to us. I just can't remember. I can't see them anymore. Not in my mind. Eddie's smile doesn't disappear. It just becomes a tad bit smaller than usual. You're overwhelmed. That's all it is, Kitty Pie. You had a rough morning, and your mind is playing tricks on you. But this isn't forgetting where I left my keys, Eddie. For just a second, Eddie's eyes dart somewhere behind you. Towards a mirror. The movement is so quick, you almost think you imagined it. Let's put the picture away, Cutie Pie. Huh? What? Why? Because it's not saying you. Ed, please, we'll make some tea, and then we can read something else. Or we could dance. Let's just do anything you want. You don't have to keep looking at that picture. Why are you so determined to get rid of this stupid thing? Because I don't like seeing my cutie pie so upset. That's all. His smile returned so quickly as it left, so warm and perfect. Dare you say almost practiced? Come on, we could sort this all out later. But for now, Joanne pies the box and letters with the picture from your hold. Let's get that smile back where it belongs. And for some reason, that answer doesn't comfort me as much anymore. End of day 1, the misunderstanding. Okay, I'm gonna have Eddie find our apron. Yeah, I'm so tired I must have forgotten. Thanks, Ed. Of course, Kitty Pie, don't even worry about it. Try not to get any oil on your clothes while I'm gone, okay? I would hate to spot clean that. Eddie happily sutters off to find your apron, whatever that may be. I better throw something together before he comes back. Otherwise, he might notice my hesitation. Okay, it's still the same. Now we can skip. You never guess what I found in the storage. An old kiss that kissed the cook apron. I almost put on, but then I realized I wasn't the one cooking. Unfortunately, the other one is in the wash, but I guess you didn't need it. As long as I get to eat your food, I'm happy. If he had his way, you could cook every meal for him, but he knows you hate cooking almost as much as he is bad at it. So what did you make? Eggs, right? Gosh, I love your eggs. Okay, now we're gonna go with to take a nap on the couch. Before I apologize, I should make sure I'm in better state of mind. I don't want to say something I don't mean. And I don't want to make Eddie feel worse for no reason. This is the room where Eddie and I like to dance when it's just the two of us. We so often have friends or family over, but this is our special place. At least I think we do. I really don't lie on my own mind right now. I really do have the perfect life. I should be more appreciative of it, and not just now, but all the time. I finally recline back, my head pushes against the couch cushions. Ever sleep doesn't come easily. I lived in this house for a year, and yet it doesn't feel like home. It's comfy, warm, sure. I sit in this room every day, but I still feel like I'm a stranger here. The shelves are full, but I don't remember buying a single thing on them. Every object has a story. I know each story. I just don't remember living any of them. Does that even make sense? Yeah, I need a nap. I'm exhausted. Wait. The harder I think about it, the more it really does feel like I'm dreaming. No, not dreaming. Dreams are messy and disoriented. This place is too neat. Every room is arranged to be seen from one perfect angle. Like a sitcom. Every conversation ends before I can ask the wrong question. And every strange moment is followed by Eddie smiling at me until I stop thinking. And a laugh track. Every time he makes a joke. There, right on cue. That's right. This whole thing is fake. My whole life is fiction, not real. A lie. My friends, family, Eddie. A lie. They never existed in the first place. I remember saying our wedding was really beautiful. But now that I think about it, I don't remember the weather. I can't remember the facts, not the moments. They never existed in the first place. And I don't even know who I am. I'm not even real. I knew that from the start. I knew it. Fine, I'll smile. That's what you want, right? I'll play the part correctly. The room goes quiet, as if someone had turned the audience off. My eyes are getting pretty heavy, so I close them for a bit. Maybe when I wake up, I'll be back to normal, back to my real life. Eddie, where are you? Okay, so as you slowly open your eyes, a few things become apparent. First of all, you're no longer resting in the couch. You're in your bed. You don't even remember what happened before you fell asleep. I was probably just extra tired, Eddie. We moved here. You must have moved me here. Second of all, you're not alone. Eddie is standing in front of you, holding a box. What's that? As you look closer, you realize what he's holding is something very dear to us. Oh, of course. Letters from our wedding. Each of our friends and family wrote us a letter or a card before we left the venue. It was supposed to be a cute thing that we could look back on as years go by. I guess Eddie is in the mood to read them. Why, especially when I've been so rude? He crawls up onto the bed and gently places the cardboard box in your lap. Special delivery for a incredibly beautiful wife. Oh, who is it from? Me, of course. I walked in all the way from the closet, too. Maybe this is his way of comforting me right now. Surely he knows something's up. Plus, it wouldn't hurt to read over the letters again. Why are they super sweet? They are super sweet. Turning to face you, Eddie smiles and pats the box. He flops down on the bed, close enough that your shoulders bump. Scoot. Eddie, there's plenty of room. I know. I like scoot closer. Typical. If Eddie has his way, we'd probably occupy the same physical space. Feeling our wave of guilt clash over me, I finally attempt to make amends. Eddie, I'm really sorry about earlier. Today has been lousy. I just found him in a sitcom. He just nods a bit and chuckles. Well, lucky for you, Miss Grumpy Pants. Another laugh track. I didn't bring out the letterbox on normal days, cutie pie. Wait. Hey, what was that? Remember when you promised we read these every anniversary? I know it for now. Did we actually keep that promise? Well, we remember right now. Fair enough. Which letter should we look at first? And plus, didn't we just say we were here for a year? You pick. But I do have a request that we save letters for last. It means the most to me. That quick could skip them. And that was Everybody Loves Eddie. If you like my content, please consider subscribing if already. Comment down below and liking the video. See you guys next time.